Hi everyone. So I know Ant-Man and the Wasp is about to be released, so I thought I'd do a little origin video on who is Ghost. Obviously Ghost is a new character to be introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and not much is known about them. So I thought I'd do a quick little video, kind of explain their origins in the comic books and their power set. So let's just go through it, shall we? So in the comics, Ghost actually has no definitive identity. We don't actually know the name of Ghost, compared to in the films will actually be played by a woman called Hannah John Cameron and will have the name Ava Foster, and apparently she will be the daughter of Bill Foster, who plays the character Black Goliath. So there will be a big difference in the characters, so the character in Ant-Man and the Wasp might not actually follow the character from the comic books. So Ghost in the comic books is actually someone who works in IT. He's an IT researcher for a big company and he's kind of socially awkward, and he goes about his work and he's looking to go on vacation, and the company doesn't want this because they want to get up and running ahead of time to make more money. And he meets a attractive co-worker and actually stays and cancels his vacation plans, and she dies in a random explosion. He becomes very devastated by this, but then finds out actually she was hired by the company to seduce him so he would throw himself into his work. He has a very comic booky way of obtaining his powers. He actually immerses his consciousness into the data networks he created for this company to deal with the randomness he believes of his lover's death. Obviously it's not random, and he learns of this fact. His lover actually demanded more money from the company in order to stay with him. The company does try to murder him due to the fact that he learns of them killing his lover and attempt to blow up his apartment, and in some way, I can't really explain how, the computers he's part of protect him when they try to blow up his apartment. He's then hell-bent on actually gaining revenge against his former employers, and this then creates the villain Ghost. So Ghost is actually a main villain of Iron Man in the comics instead of Ant-Man. This is due to Ghost being hired to take down a company that invents a beta particle, and Tony Stark actually takes control of this company and swears revenge against Tony Stark. So what is Ghost's power set? So Ghost seems to have a fairly similar power set from the films to the comics. Ghost wears a battle suit that he has designed, and the Ghost tech enables him to turn himself and any object he touches invisible or intangible, kind of similar to Vision and his phasing ability. But he can't do this at the same time. Due to his IT background, he has unknown devices in the battlesuit which enable him to hack and reprogram all electronic systems in the vicinity he's in, so he can tap into any electrical equipment within a building. Ghost also invented guns that fire off bursts of electricity that have a concussive force blast, and Ghost is just a brilliant tactician. He's an inventor and a computer hacker. So I think in the Ant-Man films, she is actually going to use the pin particle in some way, find a phasing ability within the pin particle, and it appears she seems that she's going to have a bit of a psychological breakdown in the film, very similar to what the character in the comics has when his lover dies. But in this, I think she will have a breakdown due to the pin particle, which has been shown to affect someone's mind and their sanity. But the power set, I think, will remain pretty much the same between the comic books and the film, but there will be some big changes in aspects of how they have obtained this power set. So there you go, there's a little rundown on who is Ghost. So Ghost in the comic books has a bit of a psychological breakdown, is an IT researcher, doesn't have much of a background in identity, and is a big villain of Tony Stark. Compared to in the films, she is the daughter of Black Goliath, is a main villain of Ant-Man, and obtained their powers through the pin particle. So I hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. It's just a quick video. I know people don't really like long-winded videos sometimes, so there we are. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment on anything about the Ant-Man film that's about to come out, and if you did enjoy it, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.